Hi students, I welcome you all to online IP classes. Today, in this tutorial, we will discuss about various built-in methods and functions provided by Python for list manipulation. We will first see what are the various methods, built-in methods for list manipulation, and then we will practically implement them all. These are the various methods and functions, built-in methods and functions for list manipulation like list.index, list.append, list.extend, list.insert, pop, remove, right? Clear, count, reverse, sort. These are the various methods. So let's begin with the practical implementation of all these methods. We will open Python ideally and then we will implement them. I opened it in the descriptive mode of an Python editor. So let's begin with, we will create a list first. List, for example, 12, 15, 7, 8, 9, 11. These are the elements within the list. So we are going to implement the first built-in function, that's an index, list.index. List.index returns the index of a passed item. For example, if you want to print the list dot index of, index means the location of any particular element of a list. For example, I want to know the location of 7 within this particular list. We know that the index of the list begins with 0. So the index of 12 is 0, the index of 15 is 1, and the index of 7 is 2. So the output will be list dot index of 7. 7 means the element 7 in list lst1. So the output should be 2 because the 7 is at location number 2 within the list lst1. So let us save it and run it. Yes, the result is 2, right? So the second method we are going to implement is list.append. It adds the passed item at the end of the list. For example, the second method we are going to implement is extend, append, list.append. The list.append method is used to add the passed item at the end of the list. For example, if we have already created list 1 and the elements within this list are 12, 15, 17, 18, 9 and 11, and and we want to append, we want to add one more element to it at the end. For that purpose we need list 1. We want to append is a built-in list function. What we want to append, for example, I want to append 89. Then the new elements within the list 1 will be 12, 15, 7, 8, 9, 11 and 89 will be at the end. So if we will print it, let us see the output of it. Yes, list 1, control S, we will run it. Yes, the new list is 12, 15, 8, 9, 11 and the element we appended will get appended at the end of the list. Yeah. So let us begin with another method, that's an extend. The list.extend method is used to append the list passed in the form of argument at the end of the list with which function is called. For example, let us create, we have already created one list, list 1. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 elements within that particular list. So let's create another list, list 2, and let its elements be 7, 85, 74, 12. Then we will call the method known as extend. We want to extend list 1. In other words, at the end of the list 1 means if there are 6 elements within the list 1, we want to add one another list within this list. For that purpose, we will extend list 1 with list 2. So the new elements of the list 1 will be 12, 15, 7, 8, 9, 11, 7, 85, 74 and 12. Let us print now the list 1. and see the output. We will save it, we will run it. This is the output. This is the extend method. We have extended list 1 with the list 2. Let us implement another method that is known as insert method. It inserts the passed element at the passed position. We will now insert it. We will specify the position where we want to insert this particular element. That is the insert method. The insert method is used to insert the passed element at the passed position. For example, if we want to add insert at the location number 3, I want to insert 102. That is, now we know in list 1 the position of 12 is 0, position of 15 is 1, position of 7 is 2, position of 8 is 3, position of 9 is 4, position of 11 is 5. Now with the help of insert method, I am going to insert at the location number 3. At the location number 3 means 12, 15, 7, and after the 7 I want to insert 102. So for that purpose insert method is used, and we are passing the location and the element that we are going to insert. So let us print it. The new list will be, what will be the output? Output will be 12, 15, 7, and after the 7 we have inserted 102. Then after 7 there will be 102, then 8, 9, and 11. We will save it and we will run it. Yes, after this location number second, at the location number 3rd, we have inserted 102. Now let us begin with another method of insert, that is a pop. Pop is used to delete and return the element of passed index. Right? We are deleting element from the list at a specified position. Let us see this method. The pop method is used to remove an element, delete an element from the list at a specified position. Pop means delete. Delete, for example, I want to delete the element of a list 1 at the location number 2. At the location number 2 of the list 1, the element is 7. So in the new list there will be no 7, because we have already popped this. We have already deleted the element which is at location number 2nd. If we print it, the new list will be, what will be the output? It will be 12, 15, 8, 9, and 11, not 7, because we have already removed this element. Let us save this and we will run this. Yes, the result is 12, 15, 8, 9, and 7. After the 15 there were 7, but we have already removed that element. Similarly, we have other methods like list dot clear, which deletes all the list values of a list. We have list dot count. It counts and returns the number of occurrences of the past element. We have reverse. It reverses the list, and it does not create a new list, but it just reverses the list. And then it sorts the element in an ascending or a descending order. Hope you have understood this practical implementation of the list manipulation functions. Thank you.